Greetings friends, it's me, Wayman29. This is a video, Venomfangx death threats. So, kind of late on this, but I've been thinking about this a lot. And I'm really interested in what I seen and what I didn't see, friends. I'm always harping on how people will always be people, and how what they do is a lot more important than the message they preach or what they say. And here apparently Jesus Freak, always harping on persecution and whatnot, ends up folding like a lawn chair over a death threat. So here you had two charismatic movements against one another, and the big fish won. Big fish eats the little fish in real life, people. Therefore the little fish has to be smart. Could Venomfangx have approached this differently? Yes. So what's interesting is I seen that. What I didn't see was condemnation coming out from the other party whose belief system was associated with these death threats. Where are they? Jesus Freak got 33 videos, Christians whining about the fall of the Venomfangx empire, but no videos coming out from the particular belief system that was said to have sent in the death threats to his parents. I do not condone death threats, and it's a terrible thing that this has to happen, and we're all held hostage. We're all held hostage by such things. So, in belief systems, silence ends up as a condoning part to actions. So if in a belief system you want to, by being silent, you condone it. So I don't know, where are all these videos that should have came out that did not? That's pretty interesting. As far as what happened to Venomfangx, whether he stayed or whether he went, I could care less. There's plenty of more charismatic people in the evangelical fundamentalist movement to replace him. There's always another Todd Bentley. There's always, another Benny Hinn running around. So it's not that, friends. So don't worry, another hero will emerge. Probably already has. And, there's plenty more to be done, which is pretty interesting. So, even though the way Venomfangx had to go was pretty sad, and I'll miss the entertainment, I know somebody else will crop up. And this is it, friends. We have to ask ourselves, did Venomfangx act like a true disciple and run? I don't know. It's just something to put in your mind. And in what ways are we held hostage in our society on spreading our views? We have all kinds of belief systems and political movements that people get into and try to force their opinion on others. I clearly think even secular issues like Miss California, she was asked to give her opinion, she does, and then the fundamentalist liberal section of that yells at her because she just didn't happen to have the right view. That put me over the edge, because that's fundamentalism coming out of liberalism. That counts too. So I don't know, friends. I don't think Venomfangx, it seems that all these Christians coming out talking about persecution and how they're going to stick to their guns, you send them a death threat, they'll fold like a lawn chair every time. So I don't know, it's pretty fascinating. And I know out there some group has a list. We've seen it before in 2006 and 2007 when certain groups went on flagging campaigns. We've seen those lists, and we've seen the parties that go on in those groups after somebody gets booted from YouTube. So I'm sure that celebration is going on. We all know about it. We all know what happens. And so there's nothing hidden, really. I even happen to have screenshots of some of those from back in the day when we were dealing with getting Captain Awesome coming back on, and even Ginsburg 2000, which is pretty interesting. So the laws of nature go round and round, friends. It's never over, and so people definitely will always be people. Take care, and remember, if everybody's thinking alike, friends, then somebody isn't thinking.